Okay, class. So today we're going to be talking about writing the expository essay, STAAR edition, but in this video we're going to focus on the body paragraph. So, like I mentioned in the video before, we have our introduction, we have our body paragraphs, and we have our conclusion. And today we're focusing on the body paragraphs. So in your body paragraphs, you have 4 different elements. You have a topic sentence, you have your concrete details or real-world examples, you have your commentary, and you have your concluding sentence. Now, even though y'all should already know the meanings of these things and what they are since we have studied them before, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick overview over what each of them are. So your topic sentence, it tells what the paragraph is going to be about, and it has to support your thesis statement, which is in your introduction. Okay, your concrete details are real-world examples that support your topic sentence. In your commentary is opinions, analysis, or your insight about how the concrete details support your topic sentence. And then your concluding sentence, it wraps up the paragraph and it restates or rewords your main ideal, which is your topic sentence for the body paragraph. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, I'm going to use this same Freyer model that I created in the pre-writing Freyer model video to show you how I write my body paragraphs. So when y'all are writing your essay, you need to have 2 body paragraphs if you can fit it. I prefer that you have 2 body paragraphs, but if you can make 1 excellent body paragraph, that's fine. But for this particular essay that we're going to be writing this time, I want 2 body paragraphs. And another thing I forgot to mention in the introduction video is that if you cannot think of a hook, just start off with your thesis statement. I don't want y'all to spend too much time focusing on trying to find a hook. Like I said again, I forgot to mention this in the introduction, but if you can't think of a hook in your introduction just for the STAAR test, you can start with your thesis statement. So back to the body paragraphs. When you're about to start your body paragraph, you use the last section of the Freyer model. You're going to use the 2 boxes that are labeled main ideal number 1 and main ideal number 2. Now, if you did this correctly, you should already have your topic sentence, and you should have your concrete detail or real-world example that you're going to use for both of your body paragraphs, and all you'll have to do is add your commentary to it. Okay? So let's go ahead and go to the body paragraph. Okay. So if you'll notice, I use the same ideal that I have for my main ideal box number 1. I did change my sentence a little bit because after looking back at it, I was like, okay, I can make some changes, which is normal in the writing process. As you look at it, if you like take a break and then go and look at it again, you might notice that, okay, I could make this better. And I decided to make some changes to my topic sentence, and I decided to change my example. So instead of using the immigration example, I decided to use Abraham Lincoln for my body paragraph as my concrete detail. And as you can see, I put my concrete detail in red, and you're going to also see that I put my commentary in green. So my topic sentence says, America is known as a country that tries to treat everyone fairly. However, America was not always that way. People in history had to fight for the equal treatment of all people. For example, Abraham Lincoln confronted the slavery law so that Black Americans could have the same opportunities as white Americans. Lincoln's actions helped to make America what it is today. If there had been no battle for the unjust treatment of Black Americans, they would not have the opportunity they have today. So if you'll notice, I used what I talked about in my thesis statement. I said it is important to fight for equality so that everyone is treated fairly. So that's what this body paragraph is talking about, everyone being treated fairly. And my topic sentence supports my thesis statement. Remember that your topic sentence always has to support your thesis statement, and then your concrete details will support what your topic sentence says. Your commentary is just opinions or analysis that you came up with based on the example that you use and how it supports your concrete detail. And my concluding sentence just basically summarizes everything I just talked about in that body paragraph. And this is the same format that you're going to do when you start your second body paragraph. Now, my introduction was a little bit longer than most of y'all's introduction will be. I'm going to reiterate this one more time. If you can't think of a hook, start with your thesis statement, and you'll have plenty of room to do your 2 body paragraphs. Okay? So, now it's your turn to write your body paragraphs. Happy writing, guys.